Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, greetings from your Slam Force Africa referee with hello all the way from South Africa, and you're watching RCW Spotlight. Rubber City Wrestling for real professional wrestling, none of that fluffy stuff. Check it.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Ric Lieb. And with me as always, he is the Don of professional wrestling. He is the king of the Battle Royal. And not only is he the star of the show, he is the current RCW Global Champion. The television champion. But you know, I gotta ask, what's it gonna take for you to give me a shot at that, man? I mean, like,
I don't want to do it.
I get that, but
Yeah, I could lose.
listen. Well, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Come on, man. Make me an offer.
What?
You see, listen, I bring money with me everywhere I go. And I know I can buy
Dude,
this.
as the television champion, I am making big money now. So, not easy.
That's not even...
That's-
Try going
Look
somewhere...
at that. Big,
Try,
big money.
try going somewhere and spending that big money.
No, I'm saving my money.
Say that you might as well, because it's not spendable. That ain't even real money. Look at
Where
this.
do you get that from?
Real money?
You can tell it's real because it's...
Because it's gigantic fake money.
No, it's... Let me see yours. Yeah, see, I understand what's upsetting you. I can't help it. Mine's bigger. Genetic. It happens. It doesn't make you less of a man.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
It doesn't. It's.
Make me an offer.
All right, I'll give you one of these for 2 years.
No. Hell, what?
How is that not a
No.
good offer?
I will say this.
Yeah.
Four weeks in a row, you have me a
I just started stocking it.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling beer.
Yeah. I just started stocking it. It just makes you so much happier.
It does. It does. But you know something that's not going to make us happy today? Either of us. Spike St. James is going to be on the show.
Oh, I beat him. I like him.
Yeah, you beat him.
Yeah.
If
he would have beat me, no.
Thanks to Die Hard. I think he's going to bring that up.
I don't see why. You can't live in the past.
Yeah, I know. But we're going to definitely have to beef up security so he doesn't beat you up for that. I don't think he's too happy with me hitting him with a bat either. But it kept him off the air the next week.
Yeah, so everybody wins.
Right. You know,
Except for
all I did was give him a vacation, so hopefully he can appreciate what I did.
Yeah, so what is this? We have all these people and they keep bringing them on and they have all these gripes and issues. Doesn't anybody come in and just want to hang out with us and be like nice and cool?
I know.
And not...
Enjoy him.
Is there anybody we didn't hit with a bat?
I don't know.
All right, well, we'll work on that.
Well,
Somebody.
we haven't hit each other yet.
Yeah. That's
Right.
why the best shows are when it's just us.
Exactly. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and have Spike on the show today. Talk
What
to
are
him
we
about
gonna-
that. But we're changing the format a little bit, and I want, first of all, anybody like my Steeler tie? Just wanted to throw that out there. Football season has started. And you guys know, great. I'm a big Steeler fan. He's a big Buffalo Bills fan. So, we're cutting the show down from an hour long to a half hour long.
Have you watched any of the football yet? You know what's weird about them?
Well, the Thursday game, yeah.
Well, they let a certain amount of people in the stadium, and now every game looks like a Browns game.
I know, right?
It's
It's
crazy.
incredible. I was like, looking at that, like,
It's
can
like,
you
is that
believe
a
it?
person or is it? Oh yeah, there's like 6 or 8 people over there. So it's just like a Browns game. So Browns are finally, just like everybody else.
And I have to defend my fantasy football championship. And, with that comes responsibility. And so I got to make sure that I'm off of this and in there to put in my lineup so it works out really
Fantasy
good for us.
football. What do you mean? Like they all have swords and knight helmets and things?
Don't pretend you didn't used
Wizards
to be in
and
this
whatnot?
league. Don't pretend you didn't used to be.
I was in that league?
Last year I beat Mike Smiley, by the way, in the Fantasy Bowl Championship.
Used a shield. A dragon's mace.
I don't know about you sometimes.
It's a fantasy. You know?
I just do not, yeah.
Oh, one of those kind of fantasies, like a little negligee. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you're talking about. That is uncomfortable. Mike Smiley in a negligee.
I don't get you sometimes. I don't think I want to get him sometimes.
No.
But,
Basically
yeah.
just a tent.
Definitely. All we know is his money's no good here. And his,
My money's good.
No. Put that back.
Why?
Put that back.
I know it's intimidating because of the size.
Yeah, that must be it. We're going to go ahead, take our first commercial break because of the size. And then when we come back, Spike St. James is going to be right here in studio. See you in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Brent.
And we are the hosts of a Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter, at Swingin' a Tribe.
Go Tribe!
Studio Wrestling is back. RCW, Rubber City Wrestling, is now RCW Global. RCW Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Our guest today is no stranger to Spotlight or to RCW Global or any Rubber City Wrestling doings.
I don't know.
You've been here since it started.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him, but I respect him.
Who is he? I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm Frankie.
Spike.
Yeah.
Oh, Spike, no.
Oh, you even shook his
Okay,
hand. I
yeah.
couldn't believe that
Yeah.
happened after. Anyway,
I forgot.
we're going to go ahead. Spike St. James, welcome to the show. I like the patch. You want to go ahead and give a free plug out real quick?
Oh yeah, this is the Kwan Mukan Matrix. It's the official logo of Kwan Mu Zendo Kai Karate.
Matrix. No, I saw all
Yeah.
those recently. TV champ. Very good movies.
It's the martial arts style that Chris and I practice training to do
Right.
local here in Akron.
For those that don't know, Chris Essex, he actually does a lot of behind the scenes stuff for us, so, and definitely very good. His father's the sensei, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So-
Kiyoshi, Shihan, whatever you want to call him.
Sensei.
Nepotism. That's what I call it.
Wow.
What?
Well, it's not his dad.
No, it is. If his dad's the other.
Right. Speak up, guys. Speak
Matrix.
up.
Cronyism, if you're talking about.
Right there. Right there. Speak up for the camera.
Butt liquor. Our prices have never been lower.
People are gonna be like, "Wow, that's what his voice
Sorry.
sounds like."
Same.
It's the first time you've been heard since we've had this show.
It's not my fault you didn't get any microphones put over here.
We need to
so
get
I
some
can-
boom mics.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I shouldn't have to project myself that loud. I'm not that kind of guy.
All right, so I gotta ask: is there a snake in the bag? Well, here they're not a sponsor, so put that back. Thank you.
You want me to put it in the bag with your snake?
No, there's not a snake in this.
How do we
about to
know that
leave.
for sure?
I was like,
Is
okay,
it shaped like a snake, man?
yes. I mean,
Is
it's
it like-
rolling around and everything.
Like,
Is it a
that's
Christmas-
a really oddly shaped snake.
Toys for Tots?
No.
Not if it ate someone.
Yeah.
You never know with snakes.
You just
They're
carry
dangerous.
around a satchel?
Yes, I carry a satchel around everywhere I go.
Is it just like, what's in it? I'll give you some money if you let me see.
All right, so
Go.
here's the
What are
thing.
you doing?
Um,
I was just trying to move it, frame.
I'm getting really tired
Take a
of your
nap.
boy ducking me. He's
Ducking you?
Ducking me.
He showed up. He offered a championship match. You didn't come, so he gave it
He
to
showed
Ray.
up the week after he assaulted me with a baseball bat.
Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. You shouldn't hit people with bats.
What the heck? What? What?
Why is everyone freaking out?
Cause you hit the first. You had the first hit with the bat.
Not to him.
Tape on my
Yes.
wrist, dude.
I hit him with a bat?
Dude was out of wrestling for a
Anyways,
couple weeks.
he doesn't want to show up, and since we're in a company where everybody likes to be handed everything, I'm just gonna go ahead.
What is that
and
supposed to mean?
I worked hard.
and take what I have actually earned. So, this
What the hell is that? A cruiserweight champion?
This is mine. I am officially declaring myself the real RCW light heavyweight champion, and if Die Hard disagrees with me, he can show up and actually wrestle me
It's
for it.
compensating.
Why is his bigger?
It's compensating. Yours is real gold.
Is that real?
Listen. Listen. Here's all I got.
Commissioned by the same company that made those.
Listen. Listen.
Feeling
Doesn't
a little
count.
inadequate.
That is not an official RCW belt. You know that because, well, let's be honest. Die Hard holds the belt in that weight class. Just because it says cruiserweight doesn't mean it's not the same as a light heavyweight. Because look it up, it's the same.
I'm aware that it's the same.
If he
Right.
defends it
So-
once, I think he already defended it more times this year than Die Hard.
Die Hard defended against Ray and him. Didn't he?
Ray was like,
Oh, Ray handed Die Hard that match, and you know it.
yeah,
No, he did not.
he might have.
Yeah. Why are you on his side when you get him with a bat to win that?
I did no such thing that I can recall.
Oh, amnesia. I like that.
No. Plus, it's Die Hard. He's terrible
Why haven't you given him a title match?
because he could beat me. I can't be any more clear about this.
Why haven't you given me a title match?
Again, because you could beat me. I don't. How is this?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because I'm going
I
to
can
lose my
appreciate
title.
that. I respect your
Thank
honesty.
you. Thank you.
No.
And that's coming from
No,
the real
that's called
cruiserweight champion of RCW.
Shut
That's
up. That's
amazing.
called being a closet champion, number one.
Well, I'm not in the closet.
He's a self-appointed champion and an unofficial self-appointed
Die
champion.
Hard's a
You're-
self-appointed
No,
champion.
Die Hard is a
He was
champion.
appointed. He didn't beat anybody to win the title in
I'm
the
pretty
first
sure
place.
that he got through you.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he wrestled you. He walked out champion.
Well,
got
but
through you. That's
He got-
all that matters.
Didn't he get disqualified?
Shut up. That doesn't matter.
That match was thrown out.
Right. He didn't actually.
He didn't
beat him.
actually beat me. There was no official decision. It was ruled a no contest.
There.
Yeah. So he should win.
No.
Just saying.
What did you do to make him lose his temper like that?
He couldn't beat me. He got pissed off, so
Yeah.
that's what happens.
I don't
He's
know.
temperamental for his age.
They should have made like a choke hold legal.
No.
It would have been a good.
See, here's the
match.
thing. Sometimes when people hit a certain age in life, they become very combative.
You guys are the same
Senior
age.
citizens. Who?
You and Die Hard.
That's
Are you
impossible.
sure about that?
That guy
I
was
think he's
60
like a-
when I was born.
I think he's a couple years older than you. That's it.
No. He
Matter
looks,
of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm older than Die Hard.
he looks old as dirt.
Am I not older than him? I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
He won't remember. Maybe he's a vampire. That would make sense.
I don't get you, man. The guy helps you win the belt, or
Yeah,
helps
help
you
me.
at least advance or beat him. But then when he's in studio, all of a sudden it's like, oh,
I mean,
different.
that wasn't help
Yeah.
that Frankie asked for. He
Yeah, I didn't ask
Die
for
Hard.
it. By no means did I ask Die
I
Hard
was
for
there when
anything.
he asked for it.
I did not ask for anything.
I was there when you asked for it.
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Yeah.
I might have asked you. I had no idea Die Hard would be around.
I walked in as you were talking to Die Hard. I was like, wait a minute, you guys are friends?
No, we're not friends.
Oh gosh, yeah. This is really getting thick.
Well, so is he just going to give? Is Die Hard just going to give him his title then? So he'll just carry both
No,
of
no,
them?
no.
or
Die Hard's
is
gonna
that-
go ahead and give him his title match that he deserves. Gonna beat him
When?
again, and then it's gonna be over.
I seriously doubt that.
I listen. You've wrestled Die Hard on multiple occasions.
Mhm.
What if he gets the match?
Die
right?
Hard right now has the upper hand on you with victories, correct?
We're 1-0-1.
Oh, I thought there was more matches than.
No.
So how do you?
Who has
Die
that
Hard
one?
not only ever
Who has that one win?
He does,
There you go.
Well, how do we know?
because somebody accidentally missed Die Hard and hit me in the head.
Who was that?
It's not my fault. He's limber for a senior citizen.
That's true.
So you tried cheating, because at the time Die Hard was your American hero. He's still right now. He really is your American hero. You need to bow down to him. But
Well,
you know what? That's why he
You
became.
don't bow down to heroes. You look up to
I don't
heroes.
know, man. I think
yeah.
I think I need the COVID protection here because
Because you're going to go around Die Hard later.
Y'all are
and
spewing disease.
It's more susceptible
What do you
to
think?
senior citizens.
Match my tie good?
No, it's all right. So
Yeah, you guys are spewing disease here.
So if they wrestle again, how are we going to prevent Die Hard from getting himself disqualified or getting the match thrown out?
No, we're not.
How do we get a solid winner out of these two?
Hey, it is what it is.
What is it? What does that even mean?
What that means is, it is what it is.
Well, in the meantime, I feel like he's the champion.
No, he didn't beat Die Hard.
Die
Die
Hard didn't beat him the last time.
I'm not muzzling myself. Die Hard, the champion,
Based on what?
based on winning matches.
How did he win? Who did he beat? Who did he
Jeffrey
ever beat?
LaRoque and a match that Ray Stewart handed to him.
Jeffrey LaRoque, Alexander Crowley,
Beat
Ray
him,
Stewart,
beat him.
you.
Who hasn't beat all those people?
It's a good point. Me and you have, him included. But I don't
That
recall. Okay, well, I lost my DQ because I punched him too hard, apparently.
Oh yeah. I know.
And then they're like, oh, no, there's no way your fist could do that. So they accused me of having a paperweight in hand.
Right.
By
Well,
paperweight, he means brass knuckles.
No, I would never use brass knuckles. That's cheating.
see, I feel like he's the champion because he does. Then he won't ever try to get this
Oh, I get where you're going.
because he already has one. What's he need?
Because Tony T doesn't like champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the champion.
Honestly, I don't really care what Tony T likes.
Champions holding more than one belt. Listen, he's the owner. You gotta care.
So is Marty Jannetty.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his fantasy
He and
football
I get
team is
along.
projected to be very good this year. He's in the league too.
This is
Do you want to stick around, take questions from our fans?
Sure, you do that.
All right, then. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to have more with Spike St. James and your questions. See you in just a few minutes.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-203-3106. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions, and we've got answers. And, of course, Spike St. James is going to be answering these questions with us, the self-proclaimed Cruiserweight Champion.
As far as I'm concerned, that's Cruiserweight champion.
You know what? You're the only champion in this room, and I think you should take pride in it.
What? Well, I mean, if we're going by that premise, you're the only one that's not.
Anyway, if you... Shut up.
Yeah.
I am the Logan Scott Heart of a Warrior champion for Wrestle for the Cure. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with RCW, just like that.
It's the
Except
RCW Cruiserweight
Except
champion.
I'm in RCW. I've been a part
I
of
am...
RCW.
Me too! We're all going to be measuring...
Well,
Thing
you should have that
size.
on the show. The first RCW match was at a Wrestle for the Cure event. It was me versus Die Hard, remember?
Actually
You
won
were
the
there.
heavyweight championship. First
Right.
ever
That's where
RCW.
the thing-
Yeah, the first two matches, me and Die Hard, and then you and Max later that night. So
I love this belt, though. I'm not going to lie.
yeah, that is a very nice.
I mean, it's no TV title, but
Listen, Logan Scott died for this business.
absolutely.
More or less, you know. So, yeah, definitely. But it's not RCW, so I'll put it back.
I'm suggesting that the belt itself. Logan Scott, though.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
I know that you've met him. I know that you've met him. And you guys both knew him. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, rest in peace still to this day. You know,
Mm.
gone but never forgotten. But anyway, let's ungloom it. See that right there? You know what I'm talking. Yeah.
Look at that.
If you have a question that you would like for us to answer on the air,
You see it?
then go ahead and contact us at facebook.com/RCW Spotlight.
It's amazing.
And it's gone just like that.
You can just.
Pretty sure the producer does that, but it's pretty neat.
I just saw it.
Maybe we'll see if the producer can have you come with subtitles. That way people can hear
why
you.
are we
or at
not
least
doing
reach
that?
Right. No, that'd be too much work. Okay. With that being said,
Okay.
let's hear these
So-
questions. Read them loud.
So before we do some questions,
Mhm.
we have a letter that was sent to us.
Well, it's technically a question, right?
Technically, yes. But
Okay.
Tony T sent it, and I thought it was awesome, so I wanted to read it. And you can answer said question because I guess you have the answers.
Yeah, Tony T gave me the answer. It was from
Travis
Yeah.
Hoskins. So Travis Hoskins wrote in. He said, "Hello, just wanted to reach out and say I've really enjoyed your shows. Started watching due to Rover. I'm assuming he means because Jeffrey LaRoque was on. And
Yeah, Jeffrey LaRoque. Yeah, definitely
So-
went over.
After a few weeks, I started really watching religiously. Why am I reaching out? Is because I would like to know if there's any place to buy stuff, shirts, hats, really anything. I want to help support this program, but with COVID, no live shows, so this has been hard for the show to keep running. Just a fan. Wow, I have to get my glasses out. So that's
It's a book.
real. That's real. I need my glasses. What am I gonna say? All right, so it's been hard to keep the show running due to COVID. Just a new fan, and hopefully can be for a long time. Thanks for the hours of entertainment and your dedication to the sport. By the way, I haven't enjoyed wrestling since the late '90s, early 2000s. Thank you. That's from Travis.
And you know why he hasn't enjoyed? Because there hasn't been real professional wrestling in such a long time. Now we've brought it back. Keep on tuning in.
So-
And to answer your question,
Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. It was really nice of him to write in. We have a new fan. I definitely want to talk about that. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's a fair question. Where can you get
Thank you, Travis.
RCW things?
right now we currently have RCW shirts for sale that we've been selling at the live events, but we're in the works. I know I'm getting role model shirts. I'm pretty sure Spike's got shirts that are coming up. What's going on with Frankie's shirts?
Those are my shirts.
Oh, he keeps them all. Anyway, so we are going to have a lot of shirts from wrestlers, and we're about to open up a store where everybody can purchase these shirts online. And if you buy a shirt from a certain wrestler, the money goes to that wrestler. If you buy a shirt from the company, obviously the money goes to the company, which means buy a lot of role model shirts when they come out. That's the only one that you really want anyway. I'm pretty sure of it. But shut up. Anyway, so but yeah, that's what's gonna happen. We will be putting a link on as soon as the RCW Shop Zone or whatever they're gonna call it is up. So, but yes, that's been in the works for a little bit now. So hopefully they hurry up and get it done.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into some questions. How many you want to do?
Just a couple. I mean, we're on the time limit now. Now that we are changing it to a half-hour show, they want us to have this more time restraints.
Well, that's where we're at.
Well, good Lord. We got
Yeah.
2 more questions to go then. If it takes 5 minutes.
All right. So this one's from William Richards from Tuscaloosa.
Yes, I love it.
How many people live there?
It's a big city. I mean, they're probably all related because, you know, Alabama.
Tuscaloosa. It's
But-
not a real place.
Tuscaloosa.
So you have all these people saying, I don't even believe, like at this point, I want him to send in a driver's license so I can like, I need to know. All right, anyway.
By the way, I like the name because my name is Richard William, and he's William Richards.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like my first name and my middle name. Backwards, but still.
like Billy Dick. Yeah, all right, anyway. I noticed Frankie goes through a lot of changes with his goatee and beard. He's probably talking about the gray hair.
Oh, that's messed up.
Anyway.
We might just be talking about the fact that he shaved.
Yeah, one week you
Yeah,
have
that
a
makes
beard.
more sense.
It's like
yeah.
1 week you have a beard, the next week you
Gotta
don't.
switch it up. All right. Have any of you ever changed your look or thought about it like, say, Steve Austin or many others did?
I did. I like the Stunning Steve better than Stone Cold, believe it or not.
Well, I think Stone Cold made the money, right?
Yeah, Stone Cold made the money 'cause Stone Cold was in WWE, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like the Stunning Steve. I don't know.
I don't think you've
Well,
changed your look.
He changed his look several times because he had
I gotta sneeze.
like the short hair with
COVID! I caught it.
he had like the shorter hair when he was with the Hollywood Blondes when he was Stunning Steve, and
Longer
then,
before.
and then he grew it out when he did the whole ECW thing, and then when
Yeah.
he showed up in the then WWF,
Shock
he had a
Master,
haircut. He had a haircut similar to yours, and then
Yeah.
he just shaved it all off when he went to the Stone Cold thing. But yeah, I've changed my look several times.
You've
Actually,
had
just recently, I cut 5 inches off my hair.
right.
I had long hair when we wrestled. Was that 3, 4 weeks ago?
Well, 5 inches. This is 8 inches, so it's not like it was that much.
So that's 8 inches. Oh well,
That's
no,
8
wonder that's what you keep telling yourself. All right, let's.
When I started, I had a spiky fade. My hair was shorter than it is now. So
That's
So
the
you did
name
it.
Spike. Yeah.
Yeah.
You. You really have not changed anything other than you let the beard grow in. Sometimes you let the goatee, but I don't think you've changed
I
it.
shaved my head there for a minute. I had the I don't for no real good reason. One day I decided to shave my head, and I had it like that for a little while. Shaved my head, did the buzz cut for a little bit. I usually cut my hair about the same, but yeah, the beard. Sometimes I think somewhere in my mid to late 30s, I was able to grow somewhat of a beard as long as you didn't mess with it. Because if you mess with it, you can see that I had mange. So as long as it just sat pretty, it was fine.
I think that's what mine looks like.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why.
like mangy, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And then sometimes you get rid of the mustache, keep the goatee, but the lady likes this, so this is where it's at.
Right? Okay, well, with me, I've had a lot of changes. 31 years, 31 and a half years.
I haven't seen you
Wrestling.
change yet.
No, I started off with long, bleach blonde hair. And when I started off, the promoter made me call myself Nature Boy Ric Lieb. Yeah, go figure. I had a robe, I had a blue robe at the time.
that's what happens when you walk into a wrestling school in the '80s with Farrah Fawcett haircut.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett.
Hush your mouth. It was beautiful.
From line
It
to
was
dime.
luxurious. I miss my hair. It
Nope,
was
still like it.
it was really nice hair. But then after a while, I kind of did not like using a used gimmick. I get it. It's been one of them things that's been passed down. And currently it's, Nature Boy Paul Lee's gimmick. So I didn't want to be another Nature Boy. I wanted to be my own gimmick. And so in 1998, yeah, it took a while, I ended up going and I reinvented myself with the short, at the time it was a flat top. It was stained bleach blonde hair, but it was a flat top. And I
That's
reinvented.
not your natural hair color?
Yes, of course. Of course, I'm a natural
Threw me
blonde.
out for a minute.
And I rebranded myself your role model Ric Lieb, and I'm the only role model in wrestling. Remember that. And so I had that for a while, but then I thought it was growing stale.
Just
So
wash it.
I shaved my head. I lost my hair in a match, and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, man, I actually like this bald look. And so I let the beard grow in, and I had my head shaved.
I remember that.
Yeah, and I was going to wrestle down in Tennessee, and the promoter said, "What's with this new look?" And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" And he goes, "We pay you this money, because they're going to pay you good for that.
Yeah.
We pay you this money for your bleach blonde hair." And I'm like, "What? You're paying for my hair?" He goes, "The hair sells the gimmick, in our opinion." And so I had to let it grow back. Luckily, it grows back kind of fast. Re-bleach it. Re-bleach it. But I left the beard. And
I saw that.
so-
Yeah, I like that. What's
so-
wrong with that look?
Yeah, so I went down there. I had the stash of beard with the hair bleached on the top,
Good look.
and it worked for a little bit. And that's how we invented the way with that.
You could have been
That was-
rugged Ric Lieb.
Right. Well, no, I didn't want to change the role model thing, but the with the beard, we started the way. So when the way first started, I had a beard, and like on one of the clips that you'll see coming up on Global, I believe it's in 2 weeks, from what they told me, because I believe it's in 1 week. It's this Thursday you'll actually see me with the beard, because it's when we yard tug crashed carnage. So. I had that, and then finally, my wife's like, "I really hate that facial hair," and what the wife says goes. You can't cock block yourself. So I shaved it off, and I've stuck with this look since.
Nice.
But yeah,
So here, this is a little known fact. Before I wrestled, I had hair like his before he cut all his 8 inches off of it. Nice and long hair.
right.
And this will place it on a time I think you'll know. I had bet it against somebody in Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis.
You bet against Lennox Lewis? He's a pugilist specialist.
I grew up in the 80s
I made money
watching
on that
Iron Mike Tyson. And I
But Mike
I
Tyson
believed
defended
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Ah,
Yeah,
you
I
don't like
believed
him.
Mike Tyson was gonna make was gonna come back from whatever
Pregnant.
slump.
He
And
didn't
it
eat
didn't
children.
work, and I
He didn't
lost
eat his
my
children
hair.
that time.
I never grew my hair back after that. So this is Mike Tyson's fault.
Yeah, they got in a fight in the press conference. Remember? That was a heated one. But yeah, I won money on Lennox Lewis. A lot of people.
Well,
A lot
I
of
lost hair
people.
on Lennox Lewis.
A lot of people put that bet up for me.
Yeah.
It was play money though. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a great fight for me because I'm a huge Lennox Lewis fan.
I'm a huge boxing fan.
Yeah, well, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. You know, hence the.
We should
Sylvester
have a
Stallone
way
slash
to,
Rocky
we might
card.
have to put that up somewhere where it's
Yeah.
completely visible.
We might have to switch it up with maybe Big Ben over there.
Maybe we'll make some changes here at some point.
Yeah. I put it right there instead of Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback.
Wow, he can't read.
No, it's pronounced Roethlisberger.
No, shut up.
Roethlisberger.
Big Ben Roethlisberger. He's back, by the way. Watch
There's
tomorrow.
actually some movie references.
Yeah.
I get it. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, do we want to do another question? What do you think?
I don't know. Do you have one we can answer quick? We only got about 2 minutes left. It's time to wrap things
What
up.
if I take 2 minutes to get there?
I know that it is you.
I mean, please don't rush me. I do things at my own pace. That's what she said. All right. What is the? Oh, I'm sorry. Who is the worst second or third generation wrestler ever? This is from Connor Patras from Austintown, Ohio.
I feel bad saying this.
A big letdown. Now this is from Connor. I know we're in a hurry, but he said it, so we got to say it. A big letdown is Curtis Axel, but I say Eric Watts. And how dare you, Connor? Because Curtis Axel was only bad because he was booked poorly.
Yeah. Curtis Axel can wrestle his butt
Yeah.
off.
Eric Watts was terrible. You're right.
Stop calling him Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
I think because
Joe Hennig.
because of who his dad is, and because of the expectations, David Flair.
Yeah.
But I don't think David Flair was as bad as people think he was. It's just that when you got him, you were expecting Rick.
I think David Flair.
And it was
did
WCW,
not,
and they didn't know how to handle
Right.
anybody.
At that
Anyways,
time.
they had this deep, incredible roster, and it was terrible.
So I think we're all going to agree it's probably David Flair.
Yeah, I agree.
Actually,
David
I
Flair.
disagree.
Who do you think?
David Flair may have been bad, but at least he never really severely injured anybody. I'm gonna go with Nia Jax.
Ooh,
Okay.
shots fired.
Shots fired. All right, we got to wrap things up. It is time for us to go. Football's starting pretty soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take us out now. They want me to take us out.
Yeah.
Apparently, I can have more work since now that you're the champ.
Yeah.
So, for Spike St. James, and of course,
The
Frankie
real-
and Ric,
RCW.
whatever.
And
I am your
David
role model,
Flair.
Ric Lieb, saying tune in again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight. Hey guys, it's your role model, Ric Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.